Yes, hello and a warm welcome here to my channel, Bastelkiste. It is great to have you watching. Yes, today I get to present a product from the company Redodo to you. And specifically, this is about a lithium iron phosphate 4 battery. And I'm going to take it out of the box now and show you some more details. Well, now I have unpacked this fine piece of equipment. The battery has a nominal voltage, as you can see, of 25.6 volts, a capacity of 100 ampere hours. There are lithium iron phosphate 4 cells built into it. Built into the battery is also a BMS, which is a battery management system that prevents the battery from being overcharged, from being discharged too much, and from temperature limits being exceeded. Temperatures that are too high or too low, so everything is geared towards protecting the battery, so it serves you as long as possible. The BMS communicates via Bluetooth 5.0. Yes, and how you connect all of this and how you can monitor it, I will of course show you that here in this video as well. We also had some screws included here, which you can use later to attach battery cables to the terminals. There is an instruction manual included in both German and in English. We will take a look at that in a moment. Now, before we go any further, just a quick note for you. I have, of course, linked this battery in the video description again. The manufacturer has provided me with, well, a discount guaranteed for my viewers. And the code is simply Bastelkiste. I will also include it in the video description for you. If you use it, you can save an extra percentage on the purchase of this battery. Save. So make sure to use the code. And yes, if you are interested, check it out there. Now, here, in this documentation pouch, as I said, the instruction manual is inside. Once in English and once in German. The German one interests us more for now, since we are a German-speaking YouTube channel. Stickers are also included for anyone who enjoys that and wants to stick them on their boats, motorhomes, or whatever else they power with their solar system. And we have a quick start guide here, once in English and once in German. You can take it here. Fold it once in the middle, then you can put it in your car or anything else. If you just want to quickly read up again on what you're allowed to do and what you are not allowed to do, it is all in here. More details are, of course, right here in the user manual. It is quite detailed, even for non-experts who might be new to this topic and need a battery. Whatever the case, it's all here in this manual in clear German. Technical specifications, pre-use instructions, charging methods, series parallel connection, recommended cable sizing, and so on. It's all in here. All the parameters, again, you can take a look at what's important here. This is the charging topic, yes, in the range of 0 to plus 50 degrees. Discharge minus 20 to plus 60 degrees, and storage minus 10 to plus 50 degrees. But it says down here, low temperature charging protection function. So that means if the battery is in a motorhome, for example, and it's minus 5 degrees outside and the battery itself is, well, minus 4 or minus 3 degrees, then the BMS in the battery won't allow the battery to be charged. Only when the battery temperature reaches 5 degrees again is charging possible. It's simply about protecting the battery so that it doesn't get damaged. Things like that are all described in detail here, but you can take a look at that at your leisure. Now, what can I do with a battery like this? Well, I have many possible uses for it. I can stack up to 5 of these batteries on top of each other, can naturally operate them here with a nominal voltage of 25.6 volts, or I can, of course, also connect them in series and increase my voltage accordingly. If I get another battery from Redodo, I will of course connect it here to my PV system. I want to show you how it works, just to quickly integrate these battery storage units. But that will happen at some point in a future video. Now let's move on to communication. To be able to communicate with the battery, I need an app. I can download the app from the App Store or the Google Play Store, or with the new smartphones, it's also possible to scan this QR code and I'll automatically be taken to where I can download the app. I'm going to do that now. And then let's see how we log in here with the battery. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and carefully scan the QR code here with my phone just to make sure everything works properly. Then the app opens up right here. I'll click on install. It'll take a moment. Okay. Then the installation. That'll also take another moment. All right, okay then, sure. Then open it. Okay, so first, what you'll need to do is register for an account, and then after that, we'll go ahead and log in together. Okay. After I have successfully completed the registration, I can now go here and add my device, either by clicking the plus sign or down here on Add Device. And now I can scan another QR code here, and that's actually back here. The Bluetooth code, or I can search for a Bluetooth signal if you prefer. Now, if you go ahead and turn on your Bluetooth on your device, then let me know once it is on, and I will continue with the next steps. This will help me find your device more easily. The battery will already appear down here. That's the Redodo 25.6V 100Ah, and you'll find this exact number right here under the QR code. So, as I said, there are two possibilities. So the battery is definitely there already. Okay, and now we'll go to the app. Okay, then we'll go here to add battery, search for Bluetooth. We'll do that now. Then it'll scan. And here's my battery. I'm connecting. And then I'm successfully connected. Go back here again. And then I can access my battery here. I can see my SOC here. My current power, 0 watts, of course. I'm not charging either. I can't see any current at the moment either because I'm not charging. But at least I can already read my voltage. That's 26.6 and also the ampere hours that my battery has charged. In this case, 46%, or in other words, 46 ampere hours. Okay, now it could be, of course, that when you search for your Bluetooth, you don't get a connection. That simply has nothing to do with the battery being broken. The reason for this is actually quite simple. If the battery is not being charged or discharged, meaning there is no current flowing in or out, then the battery management system, or BMS, will shut down. When the battery is idle like this, the BMS turns itself off to save energy and protect the battery until it is needed again. It's actually about the battery not discharging if it's not used for a longer period of time. Because if the entire BMS were always on, it would constantly consume power, Bluetooth would keep transmitting, and as a result, the battery would slowly discharge. And that's why, after I don't know how many minutes, it switches into a sort of standby mode. And that only gets activated or deactivated again when I either charge it or draw power from the battery. That's the background behind it. And it might be that if you've just got the battery and want to do what I'm doing here, you'll need to either charge it a little bit or discharge it. Then your Bluetooth will turn on and you can do exactly what I just did. So the battery isn't actually broken. That's just the reason, just so you're aware of that. I'm sure there are quite a few customers who call Redodo and say, hey, the battery isn't working. All in all, a great battery. Very well made. The battery weighs 20 kilograms. That's why these two carrying handles are included. Yeah, there's also a charger available for this battery. I'll also link that in the video description. And I'm going to make another video where I'll show you the charger as well. And also in the app, how the battery is being charged. Just check back in the next few days and that video will be released. Enjoy that. Then I wish you all a wonderful day. And as I said, if you have any questions, as always, write them in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And I'd be happy if you subscribe so that you don't miss any videos. And then I'd say take care. Until my next video. Bye.